Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. Today we're looking at how your period affects your sleep. During the follicular phase, estrogen builds up until ovulation. Estrogen is an energy booster, so that the gradual build-up is granted an extra energy booster with ovulation, leading to a significant number of disturbed sleep processes. Progesterone rises post-ovulation, which encourages drowsiness and sleepiness. So you can be more energetic during your follicular phase, and then this will drop after your ovulation. However, during your premenstrual days, your levels of estrogen and progesterone drop. This rapid reduction in progesterone causes insomnia and sleep issues. The hormone fluctuation, along with headaches, cramping, bloating, and anxiety, also contribute to the inefficient parameters around sleep. This lack of sleep can also increase your body's reaction to cramping and bloating, and also increase intestinal unrest and indigestion, making this a kind of cyclical pattern of sleep deprivation and pain. Like a lot of women-related hormone information, there are simply very few studies on how the sleep cycle functions along with the hormone cycle changes. In the very few peer-reviewed studies that do exist, they do possibly indicate that sleep quality is poorer while menstruating. However, when other factors such as stress, social anxiety, and anxiety are included, the inclusion of these things appeared to have essentially reduced the effect of hormones on sleep, which meant that there was no clinically significant alteration in sleep patterns when balanced across your entire cycle, along with such things as stress, social issues, and anxiety. So basically everything contributes to your lack of sleep, and not just your menstrual cycle, and everything else essentially clouds the study data. Of course, when there are other mitigating circumstances, such as pre-existing medical conditions, for argument's sake, endometriosis, polycystic ovary syndrome, and premenstrual dysphoric disorder, otherwise known as PMDD, the lack of sleep is often, of course, associated with the symptoms stemming from those aforementioned disorders. But again, the lack of sleep is particularly associated with the consequences of having a disorder rather than the consequences of having your menstrual cycle. So it's kind of again mitigated by the fact that other things exist which are causing the sleep disruption rather than just your period itself. The lack of sleep can have significant impacts on anxiety, depression, and medication application, or in other words, can reduce the rate of medication in your body and it being effective. This also can then compound the issue and lead to further disordered sleeping, such as apnea, snoring, and therefore breathing issues. This then, of course, makes the quality of sleep worse, creating a bad cycle of bad sleep, leading to vague days, discomfort, brain fog, and therefore bad sleep. However, there are some tips that may help if you are just having period-associated bad sleep. There are obvious ones that seem to pop up every time almost anything is mentioned, such as eating properly, exercising regularly, such as 3 times a week for at least an hour, even if that means gently walking around your block or gently walking for half an hour to an hour. Avoiding caffeine and processed sugar, and avoiding processed food. And obviously to seek medical attention if the symptoms become worse or unbearable, and to monitor your mental health. Seeking professional healthy care for personalised treatment, and to provide functional alternative options for your particular personal circumstances. Other issues that come up if you find yourself to be too hot because your body temperature core can rise during menstruation, keep your bedroom dark and cool. Physical exercise, any that is actually appropriate for you, including yoga, meditation and walking, is a natural way to reduce pain and increase sleep. Avoiding the triggering foods such as fatty foods, sugary foods and processed foods, and focusing on leaner and healthier fats will reduce bloating, pain and promote sleep. So such as avocado on dark rye bread toast is a much healthier snack that you can have than, say, a pie or something. I couldn't think of anything else just there, but they're looking at obviously promoting good fatty oils that you can have in your body, such as avocado, rather than processed food. It is also very important to maintain a consistent bedtime and wake up routine across all 7 days of your week, particularly including the weekends, which enables your body to prepare for sleep. It also ensures consistent relaxing, wind down, and it allows your body to become sleepy at set routine times and wake up naturally in routine times. So this allows your body to be less affected by menstrual symptoms, throwing out your sleep. So basically, if you Monday to Friday get up at 7 a.m. and go to bed at 10 p.m, but then on Friday night you stay out till 6 o'clock in the morning, then you sleep from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then you go out all Saturday night, and then you sleep 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. again, or you sleep 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then you try and get some sleep on Sunday night to go to work on Monday, but you don't get to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you have to wake up at 7 to go to work. This actually throws out your natural sleep cycle. So really, Monday to Sunday, you should be going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 7 a.m, which gets your body into a natural rhythm and a natural cycle, which should technically mean that unless you're suffering from a medical condition, as I mentioned before, like endo or PCOS, or PMDD, I'm excluding those particular groups because they have a medical condition that affects their menstrual cycle, that your menstrual cycle should affect your sleep less because you are keeping regular habits. If you also exercise on Monday, Wednesday and Friday for an hour in the morning between 6 and 7, even if you adjust your exercise to be less intense or less triggering on your body, you should still attend those exercise sessions or exercise during those times to encourage the regular processing of your body. As usual, I am going to link some articles down below for you to check out at your leisure. Of course, Google is also a fantastic research, and any other personal particular issues, you should attend your medical professional, which really is the best advice in any circumstance where your body's going haywire. But obviously the usual applications apply: good eating, good exercise, and I don't follow all of these personally myself. I don't exercise that regularly, but it was still actually, I do have a regular bedtime and a regular wake up time, and those are pretty consistent across my 7 days in the week. However, articles will be linked down below. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the day. And I, of course, will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.